let's get started. I'm gonna go straight in. We're gonna talk a little bit, and then once I start to work, I'll kind of slow down. But essentially, I need to get back up to where I was. Do I have a Bitbucket extensions or GitHub extensions? Release branch issues. Okay. So everything's here. I could just keep it here, but let's see here. I don't have my issue tracker. Can I get issue tracker right here? Like, I know it's stupid, but then I can just I want to try to keep everything right within place. GitHub actions, pull requests. I thought I have like issues. The pull requests and issues. Yeah, I'll probably want that like up under there. Assigned to me. Are we sure about that? Oh, there we go. I was like, it's loading. Probably. Oh man, it sucks because I need to have it on the screen, but the sunlight right now is kind of gonna slow me down. Just because there's a lot of sun coming in, and I don't have curtains and stuff. I may try to work on that today with some ideas and techniques and stuff like that. I also needed to do some other things, but yeah. Milestones. Let me see. Test out nodeify was what it was. And I can do a branch from this if I wanted to. No, we're just gonna do full mains. Branches are fine, but that would be if anyone else was fully interested, because no one else is like fully into it like that. It makes sense. We could test out nodeify. That's last. That could be a waste of our time. That could be not. But test background fetch to API call. This needs to be converted. Oh, so I have more TypeScript stuff to convert for the Twitter thing. Cool. And then when testing a background fetch, we manually use. This will allow. Okay. I wish I could just see it right here. Like, you could just drag and drop that. That'd be dope. But I guess you could just open like this. That wasn't the one I was looking for. Pretty sure, but that was because I clicked on the wrong one. Test background fetch to API call. When running a background fetch, we manually use ADB shell. Okay. And then checking the database to know what content the trigger is next. This issue may back off into multiple issues or of a project. The issue may back off into. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, so yeah, we're actually connecting up the API handler. That's what it is. Connecting up the API handler, using that call, and then maybe doing this Twitter fetch as well. Those are the things. So, and then we can test out nodeify. Yeah, so everything is starting to make sense as to what to do. What do you know? It only took about 22 minutes. I don't know why this keeps popping. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see, but I think I am recording on a separate source, so I may be able to add it in. But I see some material icon theme issue or whatever. I thought I said turn this off, and it still comes up. It says turn on notifications. Then why is this still bothering me? What the hell, man? Leave me the F alone. That makes no fucking sense. The material icon, that seems like a virus then. Like, it seems like malware. Unintended malware. I'm joking. But maybe not. Anyway, let's get into the project here. We're gonna go to Android Studio. We're gonna go and actions, the device manager, run this up. We're gonna run up our emulator. While we're running our emulator, we will need to open a terminal into the right folder. I believe it's in the capture folder. We're gonna run this up. We're gonna go and open an integrated terminal. I don't think I have any of my notes as to how I run this. That's one of the worst things for me. I already know how to by looking at something else. Oh, I do have a notes MD. Oh, but this is old. And is this committed to the repo? There's like so much cleanup with this repo that needs to be done. Let's kind of fix this by multitasking it. We'll double task here, go to goals. Yeah, this is pretty old here, so we'll delete that, but let's get back into it. We'll go into the JSON, package JSON here. Afterward, we will figure out the command is. Here it is. Because I never remember, but I don't ever need to. Just need to remember where to go. That's always the most important thing. I think I forgot to run npx on that. Something like that. We'll find out. Meanwhile, let me go over to GitHub. Go to the code base here and see if the notes MD. Yeah, it hasn't been updated in 10 months. Neither has the requirements. Well, that's fine and stuff. We really need to break this off into different things at this point. And really kind of redesign everything. Like, it's getting to a point where we're getting a lot better at this. So it's still taking a bit, but that's fine. I could be loading up something else. Let me see. I am not having anyone else in the chat, at least. So that's good. Oh yeah, I forgot about Twitch. I always use it as just like an extra recording source. But let me actually look at the chat for Twitch, and I might as well advertise about everything as well. I tend to forget about this. Yeah, I want to go like that, and then create our dashboard. Well, no. Go like that, and then forward. That's so much to always do. Meanwhile, I think the app is loaded from looking at the tab here. Well, you guys maybe can't see it, but let's see. Can I bring it up? There we go. So yeah, looks like it's open. This looks like it was fine when I was talking to ChatGPT for now, so that's fine. There's still some other odd and ends we got to take care of here, but I'm gonna take care of that in a bit. Let me go to contents. Stream manager, and then from here, what we'll do is go into Discord. And sorry, there. Well, it's not like I use it that much. I just use it to shamelessly promote, whatever. Okay. Then we're almost done with shameless stuff. Oh, who's this guy? I need to check them out more often. Okay, so now I think we're pretty much good with that, and I can close out of Discord now too, save on some RAM. And now I think we're pretty much good. We have the social media scheduler app up. The first thing that we were going to do was doing the conversional code. That looks like the first issue here. So that's what we'll do. I remember where that is. We would want to go somewhere into it's not in the Android folder. It's in like a components folder. Oh, here it is. I just can't see because the sunlight. I swear to you not, it's very difficult. So, and I am tired, but I'm very excited to do this. I think it's in components. Is it not? I'm just kind of a little tired. No, it's in APIs. It's in the library's APIs. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, you can tell how tired I am. So yeah, we gotta go to Twitter, and then it said something about post to Twitter function setup. We'll probably want the original API that I had here on the side. Oops. Hate when it does that. There we go. There's a new mode I saw that I'm going to try to do and learn. It's called Zen mode. I think it's shift control Z? Or no, it's not shift Z. What was it now? Hold on, I gotta figure this out. I want Zen mode again. It was pretty cool. Shortcut for Zen mode. Controls. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now I remember. It's one of those. It's Control KZ. Beauty. Okay. So Zen mode. Control KZ. It's very interesting. So what we want to do is go to post text to Twitter. I'm pretty sure it said. And let me bring up the issue just in a way that I can see for everyone. Oh yeah, that didn't show up. This is way better. This needs to be converted to TypeScript. Was the whole thing not converted to TypeScript? Oh, this is post text to Twitter. I need post video to Twitter. That's what it is. Got it. And this is the same. Okay, got it. Oof. We could do a convert, but I wanted to see everything that's going on first, and then understand it. That'll take like a minute or two. We have post text to Twitter, so I guess I'm going for video next, just straight up and not image. Or did I didn't even do image. Okay, so we got get Twitter access token. But post text to Twitter, we essentially do the Twitter payload, right? The consumer key, this consumer secret, access token, right? Access token, access secret, or access token secret, right? Like it's like 4 things that we need, right? We then take the payload. Well, this is the one I need to really be double checking. Weird. That URL that's not here. Weird. I wonder what this is. This must be related to something else I had before, because that doesn't seem like that would be necessary. Request and HMAC. Oh, nope. Got it. I got it now. It's super weird though if that is the case. I don't think I tested it directly though. That's the real problem, because I think this was made because of the OAuth session needed to be re-implemented. I think that's what was stopping me before. Let's double check, because we've ran through this before, I think, with TikTok. Do we not? Oh no, we don't have anything. Where did we run through this with? LinkedIn? Probably LinkedIn or something, because I know that one of them was easier to deal with. So just want to double check this. I mean, like, what I could do just to kind of satisfy my mind and then move on is do this, and do I have to get out of Zen mode for this? Yeah, I think I will. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Although I don't know how to get back into the folder though. That's interesting. Oh, okay. This is the first time I'm using such. Oh no, we have OAuth. We have OAuth. Twitter OAuth. I'll leave this for now. I don't think that this is the right thing to do, but we should have some sort of template set up, and we'll probably do Twitter first as a test. It's more annoying to do. I don't like Twitter, but it would either be that or Threads. But Threads API is extremely difficult to deal with. It's not easy to deal with directly on the phone. That's why I'm dealing with it next. Because if I could do this, then I know that the API handler works, and then I can work directly on Meta products completely, which will help me directly. Let's skip this. This resolve reject. The tweet part, yeah, that's fine. X-axis level. Oh, okay, it's down here. Cool. So X-axis level. We have that. Tweak successful. Failed to tweet. Cool. And that's about it. Okay. I can do this. The problem is that if it is this, like, I need to verify this with, I'm going to verify this with ChatGPT because I'm wondering why I need this comparatively. Like if they're the exact same. Oh, well, I'm looking at the wrong, but they're, yeah, essentially. And then if they are, and this is just what's needed for at least now, I could at least be fine with that. Meanwhile, let's get started with some sort of fake conversional here. Yeah, that's why I wanted video first. This one is extremely big. There's nothing you can do about that. There's 3 steps to this. The OAuth session, the initialization of creating a video container, and then from there you append. Oh, the pathing. Oh, this one's gonna be a weird one. This one's gonna be weird. Like I can't just do that directly. This one's gonna be weird because we don't have path yet. We don't have FS path. We'll need to see how we did it in this one because I know I have it in LinkedIn, and then we'll go from there on this part. Then we'll do the finalize. The finalize part is easy. It's just the file for the pathing in particular. Like right now I'd just be using boilerplate, but in reality I'd be doing whatever the path would be set based off the database. Okay. And that's the bigger problem too. If someone therefore moves, like if someone therefore moves their files because they have like a file thing or whatever, like it's not like I'm gonna know where it moved onto the hard drive unless I can find like or take like a hash or something like that and then map it where if it's not where I'd expect, it can check other places, but that could be resource intensive on but then I can make it so that it could search other places and folders, so therefore if you move it, but that's like oh my god, there's so much you can do. Anyway, let's kind of focus here. There's so much you can do mentally. So we'll take this, we'll see what GPT comes up with, and we'll then fix out whatever fix or edits we need to. We'll copy, we'll go like this, and comment that out, and then say, before we do this, we'll want to do like FS. So yeah, that's what I thought, and then we do like that. Because it's going to require FS promises at the top. Oh, so good. I already knew that it's going to require FS promises. I wasn't playing no games. I was like, dude, we need to figure out how we're doing this. And then we do file handle, open path. Okay. So we're going to say, But oh, video path, file path. It'll be Twitter payload R. Oh. Yeah, I don't really know because I don't remember the database schema like that. The real reason I don't know the database schema is because there's like a weird issue with me being able to access like the database off the Android phone with the right permissions. Like I tried to build it up like locally and then and then put it onto the phone, and it kept freaking out. So I've had to always just kind of build with build the database on the phone itself, and kind of let it go from there, which is extremely annoying. So I never can remember directly if I've modified the database like that or not. I should write a schema or something like that and find a good migrational a good process for that. But for right now, I'm just trying to think how file path is set because we have this, and yeah, it says upload parts. So you have your file path. Okay, so do I use this anywhere else? I do. Okay, good. Okay, so media URL. Oh yeah, and that's how we did it before, where media URL was this. Ooh. Oh, well, that's because you needed the size. Wild. I forgot. Like, I'm not yeah. For this, you needed the size. This made more sense. I just need to make sure that the same thing will apply. It's difficult. Well, let me see where the data's coming from here, because obviously I had to get the response into here. So how did it happen for here? The payload, Twitter payload's what I want to see. Twitter payload. Oh, it's just a string? Is that how I had it before? This is what makes this difficult. I'm not necessarily sure how I send out, what I send out each and every time that was converted. Because there are multiple ways to go about this. But you know what? If there are multiple ways to go about this, then just choose one and be happy for now. I would assume the best way for me to handle this would be to... I would say keep it as is with Twitter payload, and then inside the payload we have whatever. It's just annoying that it says, it's just annoying because it assumes that it's like the Twitter payload and then you just drop that in. But unless that was what was going on before. Actually, we could just find out. Twitter payload. Oh, yeah, that's what was going on before. So it was more of a dynamic data that I was giving it, which means that the API handler... Okay, good. Okay, I should have just looked up and then I would have been happy. Okay, GPT is reading all of this stuff, just letting me be an idiot. Anyway, we'll use the... Man, I can barely see. I'm sorry, that sunlight is so strong. Okay, so was this an async? Alright, we're gonna do export async. Async, post to Twitter, and then we'll see what it does, and we'll read from there. I mean, it's sure. There's a lot of issues there, but we'll see why that's the case before I start going in and killing, hating on it and stuff. So essentially, we'll want to do post async on OAuth. Yeah, that's not how you do that. So I think this happened before. This is why I need to answer this. Okay. Okay, let's just go to ChatGPT, get the answer on this one, and then we should be fine. Then Because if we can answer that top part now that it posted that, and I think this happened before, we'll be fine, but I can at least move faster on this and then probably get everything done with this in one shot. Probably within the hour, which would be nice. I want, oh, sorry, here we go. I want to know if the OAuth part at the top is type script. Do. There we go. And then let's see what it does. Okay, good. This is what I wanted to see. This is using the OAuth class from the OAuth library in Node.js. It specifically specifies request token, access token. This is... Does the TypeScript code work for posting a tweet? Oh, okay, good. That's what I thought. Ah, I gotcha. Do I have OAuth at the top? Why do you wait? No. We're not doing Axios. I'm not. Well, then again, am I already using Axios? Then yeah. If not, then no. Then F off with your bullshit Axios. Hate that shit, man. No one I hate that. No one told you to do Axios. Hate that. We're never using Axios. Never ever recommend Axios to me. I'm like, dude, never. So OAuth, we already have OAuth, but is that, I know. Cool. Oh, okay, yeah, I gave him the whole thing. I was like, what? I was like, I forgot about that. Oh no, oh no. I forgot you could just do that. You could just do that. Um, it's inside of all these brickets. Inside of that brickets. What are you complaining about? Ooh. Did I forget you? Oh no, I forgot. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh well. I know what they mean now, so it's not a big deal. Why is it still complaining? Oh, this one down here. Oh, yeah. I was like, what? Okay. Okay, so now that we have that, we can try this again with using fetch. Let's see what it does. Nice. It actually fixed up that, and now we just have way less to deal with. Yes. Good. Oh, do we not finish this? See what else it does. What is this? What does this part do anyway? We can find out on the other side by just going like this. Scroll up. And then, what is this? Request authentication headers, the fetch, the headers. Sorry, there we go. Oh, init headers. Weird. Didn't think of that, or the dotties. Okay. So it's just expecting me to go like that. Okay, so then we do finalize. Okay, so wait. File included oppose. Oh, is this just extra? Because this doesn't have like could not determine access level or anything like that. Oh wait, sorry. Wait, no. Oh, this is the wrong thing. We're looking at. Really, we should be looking at this one. Cool. Now we're looking a little bit better. So it said it was on 3 on finalize command. Failed to upload the video. Yeah, beautiful. Love it. Okay, const finalize media ID. Got it. Cool. Makes sense. Let's go. Const finalize request. The URL is good. Method is post. That is good. Finalize data. That's good. We're good. Let's go next. If Oh, it's just setting it up. It doesn't actually do it. Good. Got it. I was like, what the heck? Sorry, Python is just so little stuff. Yeah, but this makes sense. Okay, so now if processing succeeded, we do our failed, we do wait for video processing, we do upload after 5 seconds. This does after what, like 10 seconds, it seems like. Check seconds. resolve seconds. This is the only time I see this word. Why can't I see that? Oh, what? Oh, okay. It gets the process and then it checks the process. Got it. Like the process is state. Yeah. But that's not gonna happen. Oh, well. Because this created a processing state. Oh, no, it doesn't. It comes from Twitter itself. Never mind. Yeah. This is wild. Gotcha. That's cool. Where was I? I was just having too much fun, like reading all of that. I feel like I'm missing something there, though. There we go. Ooh. We need to let it be a let then, right? Okay. Now, I think that's fine. Description, it's just like, oof, that's a lot, but yeah. It almost makes me wonder if I could have been, I can almost call out the function I already made. Like, can I call out post text to Twitter? Well, I would need all of that information, like the consumer key, access token, all that stuff. Well, I still have it, so you could pass it, but if you would pass it, you would need to pass it with what? Oh, and the media ID changes. You know what? I don't need to make it modular like that. Oh, the Xbox is live. Hey, oh my goodness. How have I not been able to see these messages, dude? The sunlight is so crazy. I'll message him directly. How am I missing these things? Okay. There we go. I feel so bad I forgot, like, there's a good guy I know named Shinrod. If you don't know him, or I haven't spoke about him, he's awesome. I'd say go check out his Discord. He's awesome, man. He's awesome. Can I shout him out? Is there a way for me to just easily do that? Is there, like, his link? Invite. I don't want to invite. No. How do I get to his account? Oh, there we go. Just copy and paste. Yeah, dude. He's awesome. Now, back to getting zoned out on this. Oh, yeah. I forgot I have tea as well. Because we're pretty much almost done with this. So we're going to post the tweet. And after we post the tweet here, we're going to do the headers. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. The thing I'm missing that I want to see, though, is the media ID. Am I missing that? Oh, okay. It was right above me. I'm being an idiot. Got it. Cool. Stay locked in. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Cool. Understandable. I just felt terrible because sometimes I'd be missing these messages, man. But that's fine. Because I know it sounds stupid, but I think the content of what I'm doing is more important in an overall term and sense, because I've made a lot of progress with this app. And so even though I only spend a couple hours here and there, trying to be open and transparent about how I do such, I think is very helpful for people in the long term. So, to get back into it, let's read this again. Response, fetch, stringify, yes, we do what we need to. We're done. Yeah, that's a done shot. We're done there. And then that's it. And then we literally have that pretty much wrapped up with what we needed with the right fixes. Now we'll do a quick O1 model check. Well, no, I don't want to do an O1 model check, just because it takes a bit. I mean, it costs a bit of money to do. I do have a couple more replies, but I only have them until the 12th. I used to have the pro mode, but that cost like $200 and it was expensive, and it took a long time sometimes, and so I'm not trying to spend like that this month because I'm going to be too busy spending on Meetup instead. So, but let's continue on. I just need to do a quick little double check. Let's see here. Do a double check of these two. I mean, check if they see this. Do. Okay, and then I think we just need to do the image one. What's crazy is I'm actually going to be making a video about the social media scheduler this week. I had finished up doing some of the video editing like yesterday, and I had filmed it like 2 or 3 weeks ago throughout my normal Saturday routine, and it's pretty good. It could be more dived into, but I try to make it within that 10-minute time frame. But they have a few free differences. So OAuth the same. For manual request signing, generates separately to header, uses this automatically. Okay. Which is missing in TypeScript. Okay. That's what I was assuming anyway. What we'll do is we're pretty much done with what we were going to say we were going to do. we might as well commit and fix up our commit, and then from there save and make a new issue, and then go from there. Like kind of get used to doing that a little bit better. So we'll get out of Zen mode here. I think it's Control K Z. Yeah, there we go. And so what we'll do is we'll want to look at the GitHub ignore, or the get ignore if we have one. I feel like we do because we see some blacked out stuff, so that's always good. So yeah, the get ignore is pretty good, but we need more on that. We definitely need more on this. What the heck? Has Venue been pushed? Oh my god, really? We're gonna have to do a lot of like cleaning up. We're gonna have to do a lot of cleaning up. Hold on. I didn't realize that. I must have been an idiot and accidentally pushed out Venue. Oh no, Venue's not pushed. Thank goodness. I was like, what? We've pushed Venue. It could be that we're not in. No. I was thinking maybe we're not in admin mode, but that doesn't make any sense either. I simply have no clue why Venue or test Venue is not being caught up here. I mean, I'm happy about that, but that probably means that I was just not doing git add, which I like to do. So let's say test env slash, and then and then do dot venue slash, then or not slash or whatever. And then what else do we want to do? Oh, well, probably obviously the .env. I don't know why that's even there. Is this like for real? Like, why is that showing like that? Yeah. It should be like sample env. Maybe I'm not being ran as an admin. That's the only thing that would make sense here. But other stuff is like, it's like weird. Oh yeah, it came with the test MP4. Yeah, you know what? Might as well leave that there. That's fine. The databases though, that's not showing up, right? Yeah, I got lucky. Oh my goodness. Because we do want database defaults. But we should say database. Oh, well, I didn't want my name in that though. So database, yeah, you know what? Because it's already pushed, yeah, so. Oh wait, is an env already pushed? Is that why? No, it's not. Let's see here. So there we go. And then we'll do notes. I think this works. GUI, Nagrok. Nagrok should be fine. Oh yeah, PyCache is not. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say PyCache is not in this. It's like so much cleanup here I'm trying to do. Service build I think is NASM. missed some. I think this is fine then. Okay. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Okay. So we'll try it. See what happens. Oh, and we'll also want to get rid of notes. Okay. So now we got rid of notes. We'll go here. We'll go up one. And then do something like get add dot. Internal. What the heck is that? What the heck was that it added? Internal. No. What the heck is an internal? What the heck is internal? I've never seen that folder before. What the heck? Anything else I missed? Jeez Louise, that's funny, but not really. Darn it, fingers. To the get ignore, but I want to know if I need anything from my terminated get add as get one. Okay. Get reset, cool. Oh wait, did that actually break everything? Sometimes they'd be doing that and they were like, oh yeah, just go and revert back everything and just destroy everything that you just worked on. I'll be like, why? Why me? I don't think it actually did though. I think we're good. I think we're actually good. I think we're solid. Yeah, let me check the get ignore. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Good, good. Package lock. Yeah, yeah, cool, cool. I don't think I need to do the status because I just saw what I needed. That's all I needed. Cool. Now I could say get commit m completed and what was the issue? Issue 16, I believe. Completed issue 16. Meetup. What's today's meetup? 3/9/2020. 3/9/2025. Okay. Get push. Oh, it never added in those files. What was the managed spec? I thought that those were already added, so I didn't care. Yeah, you could do it. Yeah, managed spec. The test pie though. Oh heck no! I'm happy I didn't do that. Oof, that would have been so insane. Happy I did not do that. Oh my god. Let's do test.py. And then do test.mp4 then. Oof. Oof. I caught it before I pushed and added them to the get ignore. But how do I clear this commit before I push or recreate commit? Oof, I almost absolutely ate it. It's still there though, right? That's all I care about. As long as that stuff's still there. Cool. Then I could just do get add again. I don't need to delete it. I just wanted it removed. Nice. There we go. Then we could do get push. Sweet. We got our first push done here, and this kind of completes out the issue that we were having here, or rather here. Sorry, I should have actually went here first. Oh, cool. It does do that. Workspace, participants. Added a commit. Completed. Okay. Then I'm pretty sure I can create a new issue in here instead. Oh, weird. Okay, so I'm gonna say React Native post to not post video, post image to Twitter. Function setup. do you spell? I don't know how to spell. Milestone. So we just copy this over. Nice. That's awesome. It's just like, it just is easy like that now. And it works the same. Oh man. So nice. Okay. So we're pretty much done with that. Then we'll test out the background fetch call. We'll like take a break and then do a background fetch call, testing and connect up anyway. We should have been doing that anyway, and then from there, we'll see how much time we have to do number 18. But let's kind of continue with this anyway. Ooh, sorry, my chest started to hurt. I'm old, so that happens sometimes. Also, I don't work out either. I'm old. It's not an excuse. I just like to say it just as a defense that's not excusable. I used to work out, but now I'm too busy not working out to work out. Or I don't tell people of my workouts. There's that too. Okay. So let's see what it does. Oh, wait, the tweet successful. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll just need to read through the whole thing, make sure that it's actually accurate, and go from there. This one I knew was going to be easier because once you take care of the video one, it has enough like understanding of the flow of what you want to do. Like once you get past the harder one, right? Because the image one I thought was just a little bit easier, or essentially it was almost the same. It could be refactored into doing almost both, I essentially think. So yeah, image path, yes, we do FS, that's why I got it in there. Let's see here. On that, and yeah, because there's just a lot more to do on uploading an image to Twitter. You do that, and let me see. The file path inside of your OAuth and your post. Oh, is there just a files option in the OAuth? How nice. Yeah, but then we have that, and then post, and then OAuth to that, authorize, and then content type. Why does it do this though? I don't know why it did that. Because I never said, oh, well, I mean, like, I guess, but I never said to do that. I guess it has to assume that. Because this is obfuscating everything that it actually does. So I don't actually know if it does, like, content type like that unless I print it or whatever. So this makes some more sense. Fail to upload media. That's why there's such a huge chunk comparatively to this. Python really does with a nice library. Well, anything with a nice library can really obfuscate what's going on. So now we post the tweet with the uploaded media ID. We go there, we go to the description, we go to the tweets, posts. What are we doing here? Access level. This was the one that I kept worrying about. It says could not determine access level. Well, mine says this comparatively to it with the OAuth, but it doesn't check the access level comparatively. It just has it in the authorize header. Huh. And there's no other check for that. That's kind of the weird part for me, but I mean, other than that, that's pretty much a tit for tat of what's going on. So we'll do one more check with GPT, and then from there we'll push this one up, and we'll have 2 pushes already, which is kind of cool. And then while I'm doing that, I'll get ready for the next one here, which is the test background fetch one. So hold on. Okay. And that's what I thought. You need multi-form. Yeah. I was like, why is it doing this? And I was like, well, the obfuscation is taking away stuff. Oops, sorry. Oof. Jeez. Okay. So yeah, file stream. I mean, files to the body, the UL search params. That's what I thought was weird anyway. I thought that was weird here, like here to essentially up to the files. Here, essentially. Man, my fingers today. Oh, what? Oh, you just completely fucked up and just made up some shit. I don't like that. I definitely didn't have that. I'm not doing whatever this is. I'm not doing whatever that is. I'm not doing whatever that is. Like, that doesn't seem right at all. The file stream, why do you want to fuck with my file stream for? No. I don't like this. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Media, not JPEG. Nah, don't like that. If that's the case, we should just do what we are already doing at the bottom, unless that was an issue to begin with anyway. Let's bring this over here. Because, I mean, like, if you have an issue with just being able to do the same thing that was already happening, then yeah, we may need an issue here. This one has form URL encoded, though. Don't think I'm gonna care. I think you're wrong. No, we don't know that, though. The problem is we genuinely don't know that. We don't genuinely know that because it takes away the obfuscation using this. We don't genuinely know what files is and how files works, like as a parameter, like, yeah, like, it's a mapping, supports bytes, strings, and tuples and stuff. That's actually not even the problem. The problem is I don't know how the actual request is being sent for me to kind of complain as to whether or not it does use that or not. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to leave it as is. Trying to change it up to do whatever it was asking is going to be wrong. I don't know. And if we do have that issue anyway, we'll find out very shortly, and then we can change that to fix that issue. I would rather find that out holistically rather than just assume that right now. So I know it's stupid, but yeah. I'm not even gonna reply back to it. It's a waste of time. So as long as most of this it looks right, which is still bad, but we're gonna test it holistically and crash and burn it anyway. So, and it looks pretty much the same. It's just that the OAuth post itself is kind of obfuscating things. But if that is the case, I may be able to do holistic testing directly with the Python side with some testing, like just some basic API keys. And if I can do that, then there might not be an issue there. But let's go ahead and say we're done here. Say get add, get commits. Number 19, I'm pretty sure that is here. Number 19, meetup, and then okay, and then I wish I could set copy issue number, start working on Git, open Git issue on GitHub. Okay. So yeah. I wish you can just like change the status. I bet you can, but probably don't know how to. So I'll go like this, copy that. Say completed issue. Okay. So now we're into the real ones. Now we're into the harder ones. That's going to take up more time and everything. My brain is kind of a little bit fading, but that's fine. Let's get kind of mentally ready for where we need to be for this in order for me to even test this. Number 17 is doing a background fetch to the API call. We'll need to set up the API handler to essentially go into just about almost testing this stuff. I'll need to have like maybe a temporary API key that I have up for now if I can, and then make a Twitter test off of that in particular, and then see if I can write some code to inject it into the database, because again I can't, what makes this difficult is I can't just be able to work with the database directly unless there's a way for me to interface with the database like outside of using 80B or whatever it's called, because I can probably look at it, but I can't modify and then change it and then put it back. It'll crash. It won't like that. And so I have to do the modifications from inside the app. But if there was a way that the app was maybe stayed and maybe I didn't do something, I just don't know what the problem is with that, and it's going to cause me a lot of problems to speed up working on this. So I don't know. That's going to be a big issue for me. But let's kind of work around that like we've been doing for the past couple months. Go to the API handler. This is what we're going to be basically testing beforehand. We're also going to want ADP up. I don't remember the commands directly for that. And I've been writing a bunch of different things. I'm going to need more notes. I'm going to need notes on ADP. I thought I had my notes on this, which kind of throws me off. I swear I thought I had notes on ADT. Oh well. There's a way for me to always find my stuff, and that is because I go directly to app data, roaming, and then I go into Microsoft, or Windows, is it? Where are you hiding? Microsoft, there we go. Then we go to Windows, and then we go to PowerShell, and then we go to PS Readline, and then we can open this up, and then we have all our history. And ADT devices. This is the one I need. Oh yeah, it told me those commands anyway. But I want all of them in some sort of notes file that I can like work on. So I don't have to deal with anything. Again, notes. I know how to type. Okay, and then yeah, verbose, sure. Okay. Okay. And so actually actually, this should just run right now, actually, off rip. Oh, did this run? This has been running on its own. Well, that's a first. This whole time. Oh my god, this whole time. Because I haven't been doing that. That's even better. Okay, so for people who don't know or whatever's going on, right? For months, I've been trying to figure out how to make this type of thing work on its own, where it runs in the background as far as the background process, and it's working. Like, this is actually firing. I think it's probably because of some other issues that were going on before, and I think I finally got them fixed. So now, it looks like it's working. Serial console enabled, my like location for my emulation all. Okay. This is even better than I thought, because now we know that the background process works. It fetches the information from here. But what we need to do now is push this to an API call, regardless of anything. We need to bind in a bunch of different functions, a bunch of different things. So the API handler is, we might as well just like try to import in what can we do is really the question. Because right now I don't we have login stuff, but I don't have token. So I have some login token stuff, but not really. I'll have to really clean that up. That's what makes this extremely difficult. We can test this by putting in string keys for right now. Until I can work around that, I just don't know how to do that. Like, I'm basically taking over the database aspect of it, but it would be to pull the information from the database. Actually, it's even better that I actually got this, the fetch content, because we would therefore see this. We would first off want to know what services he wants enabled for this. You know what I mean? Like, so we'll probably want to list where we can add that in as a part of the database function or a migration. But for right now, we'll just push it to everywhere. Then we can make the options once they're done. So for right now, we just want to do Twitter. We have in the content, we have that is test. We have content ID 1. The type is post. Description. Yeah, so this is going to have to be a Twitter post, because there's not really much else. Okay, I like it. It's good. It's good. And then we set it to published. Then we go into the database and we set it to published. So that's what we're going to need to do. Let's write what we're going to do in our notes here. So fetch data from database. Example. Okay, and then Did it do it twice? Oh, no, that's even worse. I don't even know what this is. Oh, fetch content before current time. But it does say fetched content, though. What is the resolve, though? What the heck? That's weird. We'll figure out what that is in a bit. Okay. So, actually, we'll figure it out now. We'll figure it out now. It's better to do it right now. Where did the thing go? I was gonna take a break, but I'm actually just flowing right now. So, we'll take a break at the 11 mark. Here. And then from there we'll come back into it, but essentially what the heck? Must have clicked something wrong. Let's change gears. Let's see here. Your function is fetch content before correctly returns a promise. Oh yeah, so I should just do an await. Yeah, that's what I thought. An await or dot then, yeah. Oh, okay, now it's gonna work again. It's so cool that the background tests were working. Finally, dude, that's wild. Like finally,
Background tests are working. like, like I spent months trying to get that working. Like maybe almost like 2 years. Like a year to two. It's wild. But only in my spare time. It just takes so much, like, like finagling. I swear. But let's continue on here. So now that we have it with the weights, we can do. No, we don't have to filter out. Oh, whoa. That's a problem too. I forgot. We should also fix this up. Published. Oh, well, wait. How many other places do we use this? Because we can't just do that. If we use it somewhere else, we'll need to verify that beforehand. Yeah, that's where I thought, but as long as it's nowhere else, we can actually do that. Let's see here. Also add and end statement where published where is it? Where published equals 0. Where published equals 0. I didn't say any of that. I just said literally just do what I asked. But okay. I mean, you don't have to do that. You could like try to struggle acting like as if all the extra shit of what I asked is you didn't follow instructions, man. like I didn't ask for all that. I hate when it does that. I just need the one-liner. But anyway, we got that. So now that's pretty much fixed. To filter the data. Nor see if it's been. So fetch data from database. Then after fetching data from database, We commit the changes to the database. The content has been posted. If the app is closed. Okay, so then I think we're pretty much good. We commit the changes to the database, then we send a notification to the user. And I think now I may take a little break. My stomach's still killing me. The hard part about this is that we don't even have the authorizational points. We can build out parts of this, but this is going to be a big one just because the authorization point I only did a auth to log in with, and then I think I saved some of the informational stuff via the token. I don't really necessarily sure. I'm not really remembering. Fortunately, I do print out everything, so it makes it a little bit easier. Before I take a break, I guess I will well, actually, let me see. It's been, yeah, it hasn't been 50 minutes anyway. I didn't think it was going to be. But user is signed in. We have a token. I wonder if it's rotating. Or if it's just because I log in. You know? Let's see. That's what makes that a little bit difficult. Yeah, I think that is rotating because I log in with Google, so that's what gives me my access to my account. But then I have to then connect to the other stuff, and I don't think I just post directly my information for everything. Yeah, the directory contents. We do some stuff. We don't print the user information, like the user's token, the users. So, well, we have a table for users. Okay, so then we have two accounts. And then we have the information in that account. Oh, and then I have provider ID and stuff like that, but I don't have provider credentials. I don't see. That's what makes this so difficult. I have to really go in this SQLite and stuff like that. So this is what makes this difficult. I don't really have any other way to deal with this. I could copy it over. I could do like an ATP copy and stuff like that. Isn't there like an ADP like shell like FTP thing I could use? Pretty sure there's like a FTP thing. This is what makes this difficult. I thought there's a SFTP. Not the FlyIO stuff. Really? I don't have it. Okay. Oh well. Alright. In that case, yeah, that's kind of weird. I thought for sure I had something like that, but I know I have ADP, like, something here. It can't just be that devices, React shell, remount shell, oh yeah, here it is. These are the pushes and pulls, so I guess I could do like a pull of it and get the database from there, see what it looks like. and kind of go from there, essentially. That's what I'll have to do. I'll have to verify if that's really the case. Or even if that's even the right path, because this thing likes to change up. I don't know what the heck is going on sometimes. So it's data com. So yeah, let's try this. And then I'll take a break. We'll go here and we'll essentially say pull. And then we will take this and then remove this whole thing from here. Go over here, put this here, and then say oh, okay, yeah. Figured. Hope that doesn't break anything on this. Probably does. Who knows? Nice. Alright, so I got the data. So I'm a little bit faster that way. I could at least read it. I just won't be able to ever do anything with it. Where the heck did I put it? Oh, did I put it in like the worst place ever? Yeah, I think I doubled up on it. Oh, how terrible. At least we could do that. That should give me... What the heck is going on? Why can't I see this thing? Am I just... What the heck? What the heck is going on? Why do I not see that? It should be one up above capture, which should be right here. You know what? Let me just do this. Oh, it's there. It's just not showing. Oh, well, no, it's right here. I was just being blind. Cool. I love when I'm blind. We'll see. I'm just trying to open this, man. Oh, wow, this is wild. The heck? Android metadata? What the heck? Weird. This is weirder than I thought. Select from schema. I was just trying to see the information. What the heck is this? Oh no, we're not doing anything like an insert. I wanted to view. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this isn't the full thing. Hold on. That would make more sense. I just want to see it in a viewer. Yeah, it's cute, but I'm gonna uninstall that and SQLite viewer. Where's like the viewer? Yeah, I mean SQLite tools could work too, but it's too much for right now. I just want to click on it and see it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I have no clue what was going on with that other one. So the Android metadata is very interesting to me. But yeah, now we have users, we have our row ID and the name and stuff like that. And user providers. And so that's all we have. We don't, do we have accounts in this? This could be it right here. So it could drop in like informational. SQLite sequence. Weird. Didn't notice that. Maybe I can use this later. That'd be interesting. LinkedIn accounts, content. So yeah, it's nothing like what I have already, where I essentially am logging in, but I do not save any token information at all. So I don't even have anything to be able to do anything with it to store and do automatic like rotational backups or like automatic rotational um like information pulls. And you know, that should be something that I should do like every once a day anyway, you know, a rotational pull of the stuff, so therefore it doesn't have any big effect or something like that. That's also should be in the API handler or in the background service. In the background service, we should have something for that. Okay, I know I'm just writing more notes, if anything, but this is just so that I can be a little bit faster, because I'm not going to be able to get to this today. But it's good to have the background service here as well. We'll say something like notes make a daily okay, that's what's going to happen there. And so I think I'm pretty much ready here with what I needed to get started. The first thing that we could do, well, we fetch the data from the database. This already we can do. We don't even need to worry about that. Then we need to do a for loop. Okay. Okay. Give me a template for loop. Sure, why not? So yeah, then we can fetch the user's credentials. Then I like this. I like fetching the user's credentials. Then check if the user's credentials are valid. Oh, it would update the status. Yeah, I like this. Yes. And then we do send notification to notify, which would, yes. Then we do our post to Twitter, post to LinkedIn. You know, like this is what makes this really nice. Like this is all good code, or like at least good starting point code. Cannot find name user creds. Yeah, where the heck was this coming from? Oh, yeah. But before we do that, what we want to do is go into the APIs, go into LinkedIn, how come I can't do this the way I want? LinkedIn, and then go into Twitter. And then what we want to do is, how do I import them again? Import blank from this. Yeah, import blank from this. So what are we doing? We're importing post text to Twitter. Import there we go. Where's the text one? Post media to LinkedIn, was that the whole one? Post media to LinkedIn, and it just would take it based off of, oh, image or video. But wait a minute, wasn't there a text one? You can just be able to text directly too. Maybe I never did that. Maybe I never wrote that one. Hold on, that would be something I'd probably want to look into. Because that's kind of wild that I would have missed that. Access token, get user info, initialize video parts, finalize, post media to LinkedIn, if type media, if type image. Oh, I wonder if it just worked without it. That's something I'll have to look into. Because if it doesn't, I mean, like if you don't even need that, and it's just like, well, the only thing you do is just add to it, which I feel like is what is going on, then this may be easier. So commentary, bearer token. Yeah, it looks like you just add the media to it. The commentary would be the description. The description would be what you would need. So you could have a none. You actually could have a none against this. I'm pretty sure that's what would be going on. That means I got to change up the API handler to have this for the LinkedIn one, because this is going to assume that you need. This is definitely going to assume that you need that. And if you actually need a none on this, this changes everything. But I could be wrong, but I'd rather do it right here, right now. Finalize, no. Post media to LinkedIn. Where is it? Post media to LinkedIn. Okay. So therefore it can be none, and therefore I think we have it pretty much set up so that it won't complain. So therefore I can use this, but we don't necessarily need it as set up. We could just have it set as null if there isn't any. I actually just want to make sure. In TypeScript, this means this data can either be a string of image, video, or this can be null, right? Yes. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. So now that we know that that can be null, we'll want to actually pop this in. So now we have this going in, and we can basically text to Twitter, go like that, and then from there we can essentially finish up. Now again, I was supposed to take my break, but like I'm actually making like a for loop that this seems to work out pretty well, where I can kind of fill in the blanks of what I need. Now, I mean, again, the main reason I'm not going to go super ham is because I need the authorization stuff to work. Like, even if I decided to go and skip around the authorization, I'm still going to need to do it. And so I think the harder part for me is I feel like it's weird to say this, but I'm going to go and treat this and go from the backward approach, because the authorization I need to do, that's a fact. But doing the refresh is something I won't be able to do today, at least in these hour sets. It's something I'll probably want to start into, maybe even do this in my spare time, and then come into this. And so the authorizational refresh part is going to be, it's not difficult. I actually do some of this type of stuff already, but for phone, it's a little different. I don't know. if it's going to be the same, or if it's even secure to even do through the database. And then on top of that, that's just the main point really. But that's why I'm going to start from backward, meaning I'm probably going to try to find a way to send at least a post request through Twitter. If I can do that, then we're pretty much good. And so I'm going to take a break. I think that'll be the first thing I'll actually try to do. Try to just write in some fake code that basically hops into the Twitter's API information. I statically put it in for now, just some creds for testing. And then if that works and we are able to send through that, and it works, then we're good. We just know that that works. This is going to be where we're going to be at. And that's probably where we're going to end it. Because after that works, if we can get that to work today, after that works, we'll want to then go for authorization. Like, there wouldn't be any other point in doing anything else. And I mean specifically setting up the information where you get authorization from login, right? So you have the user's informational sub, and you have the beginning token information. So then you can make subsequent requests. And then I'm going to do a natural trigger of creating out the background service. So it's going to be essentially the refresh daily token check. Like, this is going to have to be done first, right? So we do that refresh daily token check by then updating the database to add in credentials, updating to get those things refreshed, and then being able to pull those credentials. Once we do that and we can pull in the credentials, we'll be basically right at this part. And if we're at this part, then everything starts to become easier and we can plug back in, right? So I think that's going to be the biggest thing. So let me write notes for myself. Notes are step 1 is test Twitter API call, then update database to add API tokens, maybe even hashed, most likely, like a generated hash that is only on the person's device, that stays there first time startup or whatever. But then again, that's not really going to matter. If someone was able to hack their phone to get to the database anyway, it's not going to matter if it's in clear text or not. That's kind of stupid of me because, now you could make it with hash, but I would probably then have that hash somewhere else and then have it where it's like their own hash setup, their own secure setup. But test Twitter API call, update database to add API tokens, and then create the function to refresh tokens and update database, and then from there test function in daily scheduler, and then from there create function to retrieve users credentials. Okay, and then from there, step 6, we should just keep going. Credentials, and then post connect post to the Twitter API, connect post to LinkedIn API, and then test out nodeify. That's where we're at. Okay, we're gonna take a quick little break. Testing of the Twitter API call. Now, I know I've done this so many times. That's why it's a little annoying. But if that is the case, I could follow through my code that I had before. but it doesn't look like it's in the capture folder. And that doesn't make sense simply because, oh, yeah, there's that. I was about to be like, I know I used this before. Here we go. So yeah, in the controller, because the controller is the same thing as the handler, the API handler. It's the same thing essentially. This is like what I would be using before. And we had a local version, for a scenario for threads, and then I had to add to this, and then YouTube, LinkedIn, and then Lambda function. But yeah, for scenario for Twitter for local handler, it would just be this. You would do this and run this up against this, but this would be off of the local handler or with the scenario. It gets given the creds are automatically in a dictionary. That's what it was. And then you can have a path or a post, but they can be none. And we had the content type. So this is what made our handlers happen with scenarios and stuff like that. We may need to go into that type of method, but let's just kind of focus. The main reason I was doing that is because I needed to figure out how I was getting my creds popped in. Now I need to go for local handler. The local handler has to be called through the scheduler. That makes sense. This is how I was doing it before in Python, where we have the scheduler and the local handler, creds meta table. This is what I want to highlight. Meta table, select from meta accounts where ID is this. Yeah, and then we had our creds in there. Okay. We're going to need to take a look at the DB. Well, yeah, we'll have to take a look at the DB. I wonder if I have dbver set up with the other side here. And the reason we're doing this is because I'm trying to figure out the cred part of this. Like in reality, I don't need to. I could just essentially I could skip over all of this and call it, but it's like for my brain mentally to write down more notes. It's better for me to kind of go that route. But again, if we are just going to test, might as well just take this and say post text to Twitter. Technically, I could just drop in everything else with this content here. We don't even need to do anything else. We could just go like this, and I'm going to instead do everything it asks for. So it wants a Twitter payload string, consumer key, consumer secret, consumer extra stuff. These are all strings that it just needs before it wants the data. Oh, well, the Twitter payload, we'll need to know what that is directly. Everything else is pretty much a tit for tat. Where's dbeaver? It took so long. I went ADHD on it and stuff like that. This is for a completely different database type. Let's open a new connection. SQLite. Open existing folder. Let's go to here. Let's just go like reveal and folder file explorer. There, so let me do scheduler. Okay. And then we can go for which one? That one. And then just hit finish. Should just work. Shouldn't even need to like test it, yeah. Now we'll just bring it up here for just a second. Highly doubt that I care about anything. Yeah, so we get these, yeah, but at least I could write this and stuff like that. And I could actually get rid well, yeah, in that case we should just make a new one now. or recreate or regenerate the new ones now. Because now that I know that and they're just strings, I can copy and paste and then go with it and call it a day, sure. But it's like, ugh, you know. And then we'll probably want to put in a wait timer too of like 5 seconds or something. But let's open a link to Twitter. Okay. And so I haven't been on here in a while. Or maybe I should say Twitter developer. Oh, wait. Yeah, developer portal. Okay. So we had that one, yeah. I forgot about these. The new products. It's like money, money, money. Oh my gosh. That's so much per one user. What? That's so much money. What? 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 I'm just so like, oh my gosh. The money is so much. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even need to get anything. Like, why would I want to get a tweet? One request per 15 minutes? Oh my god. But that's fine. I mean, like, who needs any of that? Oh my god. Oh, 17 per 24. Okay, that's fine. That's all this would be anyway. You don't need to have data collecting through this anyway. Like that's way more than necessary. So doesn't matter. It's just like let's get into this. I need to create another app though. How do I? Oh, you can only have. I'll need to delete an app. Oh no. You can only have one app. That's insane. Can I like refresh and like kill out and refresh and all that other stuff? Like that's so stupid. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them. I needed all 4 of them in order for it to work. I mean, I'm fine with it being exposed, but that's only because I'm going to kind of delete this anyway. So, let's see. Is this even the same one? I don't even think this is. I think that if I had put in this information, this would have been dead anyway. Because, yeah, this isn't the client ID. The consumer key, okay, so consumer key, consumer secret. I got confused with this type of stuff before. We have access token secret, yeah. A bear token, generated token. Whoa, 2018. I don't remember that. It's like I want to, but I don't remember because it's like 4 of them. I'm assuming consumer key is the app thing, so we'll just try all of them. We'll try all of them. We'll call it a day, and we'll go from there. What's funny is if this is the case, then I should be able to remember this from another application. You know what? No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna worry myself over that. It's easier to take care of this and just crash and burn. So let's try this. Client ID is this. Client ID is equal to this. And then regenerate. Yes, regenerate. We'll take this and we'll do client secret is this, and then yes, I saved it. Okay, and then from there we'll do regenerate. Oh, consumer keys. See, it says consumer there, so it's like, what is the difference? Maybe a consumer. But they do have all different string lengths. This will help me to know exactly right now what's going on. Yeah, that's the consumer key and the consumer secret. So this is consumer key, consumer secret, and this is access token. I named it very wrong if that was the case. Let me see. Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense comparatively to this either. That doesn't make any sense either. Well, how many strings characters are this? That's 50. How many is this? That's 45. How many is this? This is 34. None of that makes any sense. This is 25. This is 50. Wait, that's 50? Hold on. What the heck? Sorry, I thought I heard something outside too. But anyway, so that's 50. Let me just bolt these down, because this is old information here. Like, these are old, but okay, so the consumer key, that makes sense. Access token. This one makes no sense though, because this is 50 and this is 50, which is the secret, and I'm pretty sure I got the secret as that. Wait, no? Did I? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, no, that's 50. Yep, this is 50 characters. This is 50 characters. That's also 50 characters, but that was the token, not the secret. This was the secret, and the secret had to do with what now? This was 45. This is the only one that doesn't have anything else that also equals 45. Like, that's 25, that's 25, that makes sense. But then we also have this. So these make sense. It's just the access token and the access token secret don't make any sense to me at all. That's the problem. That's what's going on. I have no clue what those two are. Because this is basically the client ID. Let's see, let me double check again. Sorry. 34 though makes no sense. Oh, well, that was the ID, and then the secret, and then this was the, what did they call it? API key? Consumer API key. I'm going to say that. Consumer API key. That's going to be helpful for me. Consumer API key. And then from there, consumer API secrets. Let's see.
So now that we have these, yeah, we saved them. We're gonna regenerate them anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh, authentication will in. Yes, I knew. Well, no, those were the consumer parts. The authentication token and the access token secret. Didn't I just generate them? Oh no, I just generated these. This is the one I need to generate, I'm pretty sure. Access token and access token secret. There we go. So now we have this. These were just the old testing ones. Sorry, access token. Okay. And then an access token secret. Okay, so so then afterward we would have clients. Here's this secret. So access token. How many strings is this? This is 50? What the F? Maybe that other one was right. And this is 45. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's pretty much, yeah, that's it. That's it. This is it. This is it. Okay. Okay. So, what was it that I needed in this? I wish it would just show up sometimes. Yeah, there we go. Twitter payload. Oh, the payload. Oh, yeah. Content and data, I guess. Like, I don't remember how that's. Oh, well, it's just a string. So I'm gonna just say, content, data, and then from this, what was it? Consumer key, consumer secret. So it's just all of these in a row. Cool. All right. And then if everything works, cool. If not, not a big deal. We'll gut this while on stream and completely wipe the whole thing, and then we'll go from there and stuff. Because I don't really need an API or anything like this for Twitter. If some app stops working, so be it. I never really used Twitter like that. But I want to make sure it works. So that's always important. And I'm assuming that it's supposed to be easier to test with. I'm hoping. That's my main goal. My main goal is to test with that. Now we'll have to delete. Ooh. We'll have to delete those things, but yeah. And it does make me wonder if there's a way to naturally be able to pull up like the information. Well, you could put a user through a flow, and if you could put a user through a flow, like they could be able to set up what they need to. It's like the only workaround I have, because I'm not gonna do anything on Twitter like that. It's like sorry, I went off there. Let me think here. Promise. I want print statements though, like everywhere, if that makes sense. Tweet successful, tweet failed. I even want like, yeah, I want stuff like that. I want it all. Give me all the smoke. All the smokes. Hold on. Thought I heard something again. Sounds really wild, but then again, it's like 12. There's always a lot of things going on a Sunday. I think this is about it for me to try this.
ouch, kind of nervous. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, what has the phone been like? Oh, well, it hasn't been doing the background test. I don't know. Probably need to restart everything. But that's fine. At least I knew it worked. That was like the bigger thing. Like, it didn't even work last time. Besides, I need to be careful. If I kept this running and it worked, then it could like actually like send out things or whatever. It could do weird things. Who knows what it could do? Oh, is this dead? Is there something going on? Sometimes when this happens, that means that there's an issue. Oh, okay, there we go. Unable to resolve module crypto. Oh, that could be an issue. Hold up, hold up. Let's see if there's an issue beforehand, because if there was an issue with crypto running, maybe I didn't pip, or not pip, npx install crypto or something, that could be an issue. So it could need to be rebuilt. So I'd rather do it from scratch. Oh yeah, we got a whole different error. I've never seen this before. Unable to resolve crypto. It doesn't fail though. Do we need crypto? Is the problem. That's the real thing. Where was crypto even done? I know I added crypto somewhere. It was in LinkedIn, I think. Why is crypto here? Or was it Twitter? I am using crypto, but why am I using crypto? Okay. I'm gonna, well, wait. Does it give me the message here? That's good to know. Because I could ask GPT, see what's going on. What? Failure? Install React Native crypto and dependencies. Oh, so we got into a different rabbit hole. We won't even be able to get into the test here. Alright, so install React Native, get random values. Okay, we could try this. Crypto browserify. Oh, so that's not going to work at all. Oof. Man, React Native always gets me with one thing, man.
Do you have to do this? That seems so crazy. Yeah, so you have to basically rewrite this whole thing. All right, so I'm gonna need a whole change. Man, that's a big change. Um, is there such thing as React Native crypto? I just want to make sure. Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's give in. What? Pretty sure I just installed that. What? Didn't I install this though? Huh. Hmm. Let me see here. So it comes built in, so there's nothing like me adding that to be an issue. Like double checking here. ES. The F is that? Oh, cool. But is that going to be good with React Native though? that doesn't even seem like that's real. That doesn't seem real. I don't think that's real. No, this is why React Native is difficult, man. I think I'm gonna have to change. Because now it put me in a position where I'm kind of messed up now, where I have to go backward. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get to do any of the consumer secret stuff or this consumer key stuff at all, in particular. And what's worse about it is that I actually need. Well, actually, this is helpful. It's helpful that we're taking care of it now. But we'll try to split this up because this is going to be a little bit more time consuming than I thought. But it isn't a big deal. No, not me. No. This is the one. Yeah. Actually. And so then what we're gonna do is say, it's not the crypto part that's the issue. Sorry, it's how many times it's used. Well, it's used 3 times, which means it's only used once, twice. Yeah, it's actually used pretty well for this hash thing. It's used in the new auth, in your new auth generator, or whatever. Actually, I'm curious. I spoke. It said to do. Oh, did this freeze? Did I break it? Yeah. Oh, I can't even. Okay. Ooh. can't even say TypeScript. Man, that's so, I'm so flustered out. And just give them the index.js. So yeah, and then I think it's type definitions, because if it's just type definitions, I could get away with building again still. Maybe. We'll see. If I can still build out and it works anyway. Oh wait, well hold on. Yeah. Because if it builds out anyway, that'll be great. Ooh, let's see. That'd be so cool if it just works anyway. Oh, and make sure that you either are running Metro. Oh yeah, Metro's not even up. Yeah. Let's see, what the heck? I probably closed it in a weird way. I was like so excited. I'm like, here we go. Looking like an idiot. Okay, yeah, so we still got a huge issue here. Enable to resolve SFS module. Oh, wait a minute. Is FS not available either? But I don't think that was an issue ever. What? What? I don't think that was an issue ever. Oh, maybe because it was never loaded. I don't know. Maybe now that it's loaded, it's an issue. What the F, man? There's no, let's see, install React Native FS. Alright, cool, thanks. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead, we'll close this out. It's always fun to get errors. It's always fun to get errors. It is always fun. So, at least that's there. How do I use R in? Does it just work like that? Will it not complain? Oh. Oh, we could just do that? Oh, okay. I thought for sure it was going to complain. But if it's like a tit for tat one-worder, I love it. Oh, wait, no, they don't have open. Wait a minute. Why would I need to open this? What was the other ones? RNFS stat read file. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Sure. I mean, if it fails, it's fine. Wait, you removed the name? Did you remove the name? I hate when you do that.
Wait, what? Why would it remove the name? I hate when it does things like that. Ooh, because it's dead. Oh, well, no. Oh, because you have to. No. Weird. But it's a string. You know what? I'm gonna have that be fixed somewhere else. I'm gonna have that fixed somewhere else. But let's first fix the native crypto thing. I already knew that. That's not what I cared about. I forgot how to do this part. I forgot where do I put my .ds file. I'll just look it up the same time that it's looking. Therefore, I don't have to like really cry for like struggle. But I think it would be in types. Like that's what I would think. It's like a types folder. It's gonna be in here, but it's in a configuration. You can find your types that would be built out. But I don't really know for this. The Metro, don't see anything there. Usually it would be in like, oh, D, that, oh no. Trying to think if there's, yeah, I don't see it, yeah. Source projects, source types. It's not what I see here. I don't have a source. I don't have a source folder. I have a library folder. Maybe everything should be in source. I don't know why that's like not. Oh, well that's because it thinks index TypeScript. In that case, I could just make one. Types. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, will that make it not complain? Oh, yeah, that made it not complain. Great. So that made it not complain. Let's switch gears. Let's see here. We had a lot more to do just because we have to fix this part up. But we're close. So let's switch gears. We're gonna need this part here fixed. I want this fixed. GitHub Copilot. But that isn't. Actually, you know what? Let me go over here. I think it's a type issue. Hold on. It's a type issue. Let me just pretend and say, yeah, import FS. Oh, can you actually do that? Wait a minute, FS exists? I'm just curious. Yeah, I'd rather try this. Oh, it's the same thing. What was the other one that we had? Because I want to see what that did. Or like what that was. Oh. Yeah, nah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if I do that and then I explain fully, go like this. Okay. I think that's easy to fix, but it's just, yeah. Okay. So
Okay. Yeah, it's saying the same thing. I just want to make sure though how though, but there's other errors though that happen with this. And actually, I'll just do it the way they like. I'll do it the way they like. Oh, you just remove it. Got it. Cool. Wasn't sure what that was for at the end, but now it makes sense. Cool. Let's see if we can build this thing. Man, we got like a detour there for a second. But that's what tends to happen sometimes if you get errors while you're doing stuff. You'll think everything's fine because it won't really, like, if the app is already running, it won't really like show any errors. But let's see what we get. Still something. What are we getting now? Events. What is this? Browserify. What the heck is that? I've never seen that before. We got a real issue. And it's going further down the rabbit hole. But I don't see where or why this is happening. It's weird. Browserify. Like, that's accidental if something was going on. Package JSON. Yeah, I'll have to give it the package JSON because I don't really know. The only thing I can think is something was in the package JSON that would have caused this, because I don't really necessarily know at that point. Yeah, there's nothing even going on in that for that to have happened. Now it could be in the lock, maybe. Maybe it's in the lock. Browser. But wasn't it something weird like Browserify or something odd like Browserify? Well, yeah, it's in my lock. It's in my lock. I don't know why though. I see it in my lock, but I am not sure why. Oh, you gotta be kidding. What if I can switch to 01? Will you let me do it then? Ah, jeez. That was super important. Now I am getting, which is weird. Is this, oh yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. I was gonna be like, is this a lot? It's like, yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I can remove it from the lock, but I have no clue. Oh, I wasn't supposed to be doing that. Damn it. Well, since it already is gonna cost me one, might as well. React Native Crypto doesn't do this out of the box. What the heck? For shimming. Oh, okay. Yep, that's what it says. You know what? Don't go around the instructions. Always just do the instructions first. Do the instructions. Don't struggle. Just do the instructions. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do the instructions. I don't know what this is, but sure. I don't know what that's all about, but sure. If that has to be a part of the build process, bro, that's gonna be so lame in CI/CD. Like, to make sure to do that shim part. In fact, I may put that in the notes, like that I did that. It'll create a shim in the directory. Okay, good. Import shim. Okay. And then wherever I'm going to use it, which would be Twitter, we're going to use shim. Just like it says. Just like it says. Actually, now let's try again. Man, so many different things we ran into. But it's cool. It's cool. This is what happens a lot of times. Ooh, we gotta, oh, this is actually worse. This is actually worse. This is way worse. Run with info devoted to run this game to get full insights. Yeah, this should have been with verbose to begin with. Line 43. What's wrong with React Native? I didn't do anything different. Could not compile arguments. That's so weird that that's happened. I never saw that before. That was from adding the shim? Oh, or was that from like the hack thing? Oh man, did that absolutely rip out something? Ooh. Gotcha. That's a problem. I didn't realize that. Oh, well, maybe I just have to rebuild or re-clean up my Gradle plugins or whatever it is. There is that. I forgot about that. Hold on. Give me a second. There is that. CD, Android. There is. Where is it? Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need this. I still want that. We can be fine with this. We don't need this for right now. We can get rid of it. Here it is. It is Gradle. Yeah, the Gradle clean commands and stuff. Ooh. I did something real bad that I'm not necessarily sure of. But before it leaves the whole screen, I should probably capture exactly what I did. Because this is actually really bad. Yeah, this is bad. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Man, we are getting into rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole. Come on. Let's see. Still failed. Now it's complaining about notify. Wait, what? Is it? No, it's still complaining about Facebook. I'm pretty sure. But I'm running low on these higher responses until the 12th, so it's kind of... Where are you seeing this word? Oh my god, I'm getting annoyed. React Native TCP. Oh, how is it seeing that? Oh, it was just right above. What? How is it seeing that? Didn't I see something with Facebook? How the fuck does it keep seeing this? I swear, I'm probably just insane. I, like, swear I thought I saw something. Oh, Facebook. But now I forgot. I don't see the TCP thing. Oh, there it is. It's like right above that. Okay. Let's see if you got something else for me. Do you have anything else for me? What? UDP now? Oh, y'all are tripping. It did so many. It added so many weird things. Highly doubt it'll work. What's next? Oh, okay, there we go. Just like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing in life anymore, man, with these errors? Now, let's see if we can get back to just running the app like normal, you know? That'll be cool. Like, because we won't be able to do any of the Twitter stuff today. We just want to at least make sure we're up and running. We'll have to wipe the stuff on Twitter, do it again when we start up the stream next time. And I'll just keep it in my notes so that I know where each thing goes. And we'll call it a day. And we're good. Okay, we're good. We actually did it with no errors. That's cool. I mean, if that's the case, we might as well just take out the next 20 more minutes to test, I guess, now that we're back. I was thinking, if we run into any other issues, though, we can't be doing that anymore. But anyway, now that we're good here, we'll put in our notes, close this down, This is for notes right now. This is just for notes. Because right now we're just trying to run this. And the main thing was that it's up and ready to be ran beforehand so that I can crash and burn this. Now that it is, we should be able to run this with whatever we want here. We should run it with, oh, I got rid of the notes command accidentally. Or the notes file, rather. Because we're pretty close. We just need to now run a specific command, which should be in here. It's this command right here. This one should do it. But we should get ready. Because once we do this, it should ding my stuff like 3 times. Didn't get an error. Or don't know what happened. We'll easily find out if something happened by me checking Twitter, but I highly doubt that something's going to just show up on my page like that.
Okay, let me bring this over to here. Oh, I can probably do that. So that'll be easier. Therefore, I can actually see. And if I got a couple posts like on my account, I'll be kind of shocked. How come I can't go to my profile? Okay, good. I was gonna be like, oh, is it
Basics
talking?
of
No, don't do that. Mute the site. Okay, good. It's muted. Okay. So I didn't get anything back, which is actually a bigger concern. Normally, if I run something like this, it should work. So the fact that it didn't at all is a little bit more of a concern. Like, it should at least, well, that's the other thing though too. It could have, but then got stuck in the await. I should have actually had this come up first and say something like that should have been actually ran first. And we can try to see if this will work again. Yeah, nothing's happening. We can rerun. Ooh, it ran twice. When I refreshed it though, it looked like that was the thing on that side, not on my app side. That'd be fine if that happened. Did I get anything? Okay, good. I didn't get anything. I was gonna say, I mean, well, not good, but if I did, that'd be very quick. I'm like checking the other channel to see if it like hit the endpoint, but there should have been a lot of stuff that came through just now. Ooh, errors. Cool. I like errors. Could be. I don't know. Oh, ooh, yes. All of this. This is great. Unauthorized. At least we know. Like, at least we know we hit the endpoint. Good. We were able to do X, Y, and Z. Now, the thing is, like, do unauthorized count against the API? That would be nuts. Could you imagine? But, you know, it's Twitter. It's a greedy company. You know what I mean? They probably do. Let's see. I'm gonna think of something here. Yeah, it's a 45 marker. So we're gonna say Twitter developer. Twitter developer. Oh, stretching. Oof. Developer portal. Posts pulled or APIs called. Like, it will tell me, right? Like, how much I've used. That's the thing. Okay, so looks like I can ding it with the unauthorized, but at least I got unauthorized. That's cool by me. I'm fine with that to a certain degree. Now we need to know, like, why that's not working. We could end out here if we wanted to. I think it is actually. Oh, I do want to do a little bit more testing, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to commit, and when I commit, I'm gonna have to take these strings out, and then remove the app anyway. So like or regenerate everything anyway. So like, this isn't gonna be genuinely helpful for me if I have to redo that. Like, if that setup takes time, which it doesn't, but you know, still. I don't know. The fact that I got this was good. I'm happy I was able to test and get everything. So the request data was test, method, consumer key, the nonce, the signature, the SHA. I'm happy I actually printed all of this. This is actually really good because it says I'm unauthorized, but I got those things directly unless I was wrong or something. So this is a good example. Like, where if I can't figure it out, the next test I would do is that I would simply, I think, run this manually locally. I have a test file. Yeah, it's this test one right here. This test one in Python is essentially the one I was using to do testing before. If that works directly, then we know that our strings are correct, if that makes sense. But we don't have enough time to do that today, so that would be like the first thing that we would do on Sunday, to ensure that we do everything right, or next Sunday, yeah. But I'm gonna go and see if GPT can fix this fast and see what it will do, because I don't think it's that. Oh wait, what did I do? Did I do something accidentally? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. So la 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 la. Wait, why is this? Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay, I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, so here's what we're looking for. Post the text, the Twitter. What the heck? Oh, okay. Like, I'm just seeing so many weird things, man. But this will be probably my last little thing, yeah. Yeah, but the app permission should be fine for this. Pretty sure I already did. I'm pretty sure I already did all the DC. But the permissions could be right. I don't know. I never know. I never know anything. All I do want to know is where my credentials and permissions for these credentials. Oh, these are read-only permissions. Oh my god. Read-only permissions. Why would I have that? Why are my permissions? Wait, but how do you get both?
How do you change this? How do you change this? Even if I had to regenerate them. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it over again just to do it, but now I'm like curious because I'm super close. I really should be at the point where I'm done, but I'm at the point where I'm super close, so I'm like trying to figure this out. Yeah, but it says read only though. I don't understand why that's the case. Oh. That must have changed. There we go. Let's try this again. There we go. Got it. I feel like I did that already and it just then switched. Maybe it does that automatically on its own after a bit. Because I swear I didn't, that never really needed to happen before, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. If that's what happened, then we know this works now, and it would have been a one shot, and the only reason it didn't is because I had the wrong information in my key as far as what would have been allowed to happen, so not a big deal. So now let's see if this works now. That's what's crazy. I'm super excited to see if this completely breaks or what happens. Okay. Yeah, phone app should still be running, right? Cool. Could be stuck again in the background. Could be asynchronous issue. Hold on. Let's see. Is my account nothing there? Yeah, nothing's there on that account. Darn. I thought that would have worked, but let's hit R, see if that causes it. Still unauthorized. Like I still saw it, it still said unauthorized on it. Which, I mean, that part's fine. I'm not necessarily caring about that. Tweet successful, unauthorized, blank. It's still saying unauthorized. Even with the new information. So we can at least leave it here. We at least have something like that was a double check. Or maybe it was just like, yes, you have to save them first or whatever. I don't know. We can try one more time. I highly doubt, like, that could be the case, but we can try one more time. Just close it down. So we're gonna close it down. Go like this, and we'll go like this. And while that's going on, we're gonna say test out. Okay. Okay, so it says the same thing. So yeah, it says the same thing. Oh yeah, I could be just mixing them because I'm rushing. We could just double check that last thing and then call it a day. That's the last thing. And then okay, so content data. Consumer key. Consumer API key would be this long string. Then this consumer secret. And the access token. And the token secret. No, those are tit for tat. Those are tit for tat. Yeah, we just need to confirm. That means we need to confirm this. In the other one. We need to confirm it in the other one. That's all. So we're gonna get rid of this and say consumer API key, consumer API secret, access token, access token secret. Cool. So now we're pretty much cleared there. Now we will, before we do anything, we're gonna go to the developers over here on another tab up here and basically wipe the whole thing. Therefore we won't have any issues and no one trying to do anything funny with the account. Delete the app. And there we go. Cool. Now nothing exists anymore. There are no keys, there are no things, there are no things to utilize, so we're pretty much straight there. And then that is pretty much it for today here. So we're gonna just go ahead and commit the code, git up, well actually get up or cd up, and then git add a. That's what I think, and then if something, oop, oh yeah, the shims, yeah, there we go, that worked. And then from there we're gonna say git, oh, where's the git commit we had? Working on 20 okay. All right, we should be done today. We are done. And so yeah, hopefully next week we will get back at this where we're going to be testing out the Twitter API. It looked actually extremely promising, so I'm not too worried. I know it was something with that OAuth, I'm pretty sure. So once we take care of that,
will pretty much be up to speed. But then once we do that, we'll want to then double back into at least trying to take some time to figure out a way to work with the database in a faster manner. Because again, if I was able to pull it and then edit and then put it back, that's not necessarily a big deal for me. But it looked like there were going to be permission issues or some of the extra things, so I'd want to know more about how to be able to work with that, comparatively to having to write everything through the app to build it out. Because then if we can do that, then we can really kind of flesh out the concept of when a user logs in, then they have their like rotating refresh token kind of stored, and then that can be updated once a day or once a week based on parameters and situations. And so that's going to be important because I'm going to need to frame out the tables correctly, for each account, and knowing and how that ties to each user's like sub ID and their parent sub ID. And I may want to revisit how I do all of that because that's going to be important. And then once I have that information, then I can be able to really use the database as the single source for authentication for all the testing going forward. And then the other API testing is just going to be kind of like a lot quicker. So that's where we are, in particular, and that will essentially flesh out the app to actually being usable on the phone. Wow. Pretty exciting work. So other than that, I hope everyone's day goes well. I'm gonna close out the meetup. It was actually a lot longer than what we had normally. Here, we're gonna end this. And I'm going to end the stream. It was fun, like always.